Hey, so here I am again with another video. Yes, I'm wearing the same shirt from the other one because I filmed 2 videos in one day, so and that's okay. I'm just putting on primer here, and I am doing this and putting it on the spots where I get the most oily, which tend to be the cheeks under my eyes, where my glasses sit, my forehead, my nose, and around my mouth. So for foundation, I am using my Fenty Beauty foundation. This is the matte one, and I'm in the color 410. I have had this foundation for a while. I love this foundation. So here I am just spraying my beauty blender so that I can kind of just make sure that my foundation blends well into my skin. I do put on my foundation a little weird depending on what I'm looking for exactly. So if I'm looking for a little more light coverage, like your skin but better, then this is how I apply my makeup. I use a beauty blender because it tends to blend it out very well. If I want a kind of more full coverage, then I use a brush. You will notice in this video that I do make a lot of weird faces, and it's just me putting on makeup, and this is just what I do when I put on makeup. I make weird faces, and when I'm not paying attention or like really just kind of paying attention to the faces I'm making, they just can be really weird, so just ignore that. Here I am putting on my I can't even speak. I don't know why I can't speak. It's the Armani concealer. This is supposed to help with dark spots, but also kind of cover any like impurities that I have on my face. So I do put this in the areas of where I have kind of dark spots, and I also put it on my eyes because I like to use concealer before I use eyeshadow. It kind of helps it stay there longer to me. And I put it around my mouth and under my eyes and on the dark spots on my face to kind of make it my skin but better look, you know? That's what we're going for today, guys. We're going for my skin but better. So I'm just blending out my concealer everywhere, over my eyes and over the spots that I placed it. And this is just basically how I apply my makeup. I know that there's like a different order that certain people do it. Some people do concealer first and then their foundation. Some people do eyes first and then put on their foundation. I tried this new thing where I did my foundation first and then did my eyebrows. So that's new for me. Usually I do my eyebrows first. But you know, I was like, hey, I'm gonna try something new. And you know, my eyebrows turned out just fine. I'm not sure which I prefer more. Honestly, I don't think that I can tell much of a difference, except that I was just more careful because I didn't want to wipe my foundation off. So the brow that I'm using is Anastasia brow pencil. It's the pencil definer, so it's the thicker one. I really like this one because I do have small eyebrows. Like my eyebrows are pretty thin, and I like something that's gonna make them at least look a little bit thicker, a little more framing to my face. I do need to get my eyebrows done, so if you can see like spare hairs, you know, just ignore that, okay? We're not all perfect all of the time, and I know my eyebrows need to be done, but you know, we're gonna work with what we have here, okay? All right, so now I am just putting some powder on my eyes, and you'll see me put powder on my cheeks. That is where my glasses sit, so I want to make sure that my glasses doesn't take off my makeup, so I put powder and let it sit and bake there, and I put on my eyes because my eyeshadow shows up better when I do that, so you know the deal, girl, you know the deal. And most of my tricks I learned from watching like the Glam Twins and Jackie Aina, and one of my best friends, Jasmine, and I'll link all of their profiles and YouTube pages down below in the description box. You can check them out, especially Jasmine, because she's beautiful and does makeup so flawlessly. She actually inspired me to like get more into makeup when I met her. We met in college, so you can thank her. She is the reason that I even have the Fenty foundation anyway. So here I am just tapping that in, you know, getting that all over the cheeks so the glasses don't take off the makeup, honey, because we didn't do all this work for nothing. Like, I wanted my skin but better, but we like want the skin to stay. And here I am using my Jackie Aina palette. I don't know why I said pilot. And I am doing my eyeshadow. This is like a basic look that I use. I'm using ginger, and I'm putting that in the crease, and I'm just doing the windshield motion, you know. And eyeshadow is one of the first things I ever learned how to do. I learned eyeshadow in high school, and I really like doing eyeshadow. I like the different colors, and I used to be really scared to use like vibrant colors. And then one day I like came to school, this is when I was in high school, for St. Patrick's Day with green eyeshadow on, and I got so many compliments, you know. So I was like, okay, well, like obviously I can wear vibrant colors, because look at me now, you know, strutting through the hallways with green eyes, like look at me. So but now I just stick with more neutral colors, and I'm trying to get right back into that vibrant color mood. So I'm glad this palette came out, because I get to experiment with it. And here I am going to take another palette, and this is the Sonia Kashnik palette, and I'm using like the lighterish brown color, and I'm putting that on my eyelids. So here I am using Lituation in the Jackie Aina palette. This is kind of like a sparkly color, so I'm just tapping it over the lids of my eyes. You know, with someone that got really close to me and they were like, girl, why are your eyes sparkly? I can be like, cause I sparkle all the time. That's why, okay? But I just thought this would be like a little nice addition. I don't normally add like the glitter over the eyes, but you know, you can't really see it far away, but it's a nice addition, you know, if someone gets a little too close, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just tapping that onto my eyes, and yeah, that's it. So here I am just putting in that powder, tapping that powder in. I tend to like to bake around this area just because it's where I get the most oiliest. And like I said, that's where my glasses are sitting. So I just want to make sure that my makeup does not move. Just because, you know, it'd be a hard not life out here with these glasses on and having to wear makeup. It really does. And I don't like contacts, so I try to avoid them at all costs. So just tapping that in, checking me out. And here I'm using the Colored Raine highlighter. So I got this in an Ipsy box, and this highlighter, ooh, girl, I can't tell you. You're about to see my reaction when I put it on, because I was shooketh, like look at my face, like I think I put too much on, just a little bit too much, because I had to try and blend that out real quick. But that is a beautiful highlighter. I don't know, this is my first time trying Colored Raine products, so this is like the first one, and I was highly impressed. On the brown skin, that gold, like that might have to be an all the time highlighter for real. It's hard for me to find highlighters that show up on my skin, so I expected it not to, so that's why I used so much in the first place. But I got the shock of my life, honestly. So this is me just trying to blend it out, make sure that it doesn't look like it's too much. So yeah. So this is me using my bronzer palette by Lovecraft Beauty. I got this in Ipsy box as well. And I use the middle and the darkest color. The darkest color is a little too red, so I just use the middle one to kind of even it out. And I'm using the bronzer to contour, basically. So I learned this from my friend Jazz. She did this, and there's other beauty YouTubers who do this too, like Kendra and Kelsey, the Glamour Twins. They do this, and Jackie Aina does this. So I see that this is like on trend a lot, to use bronzer as contour. So, you know, make my face look a little slimmer. Nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? So here I'm using the Benefit Cosmetics mascara. I really love this mascara. I'm gonna need a full size of this mascara because it really thickens my eyelashes and lengthens them a little bit. So my eyelashes do naturally curl, so I don't need an eyelash curler, but they are not long or thick enough to see without mascara. So I really like that this mascara does allow them to be seen. And because I don't normally wear eyeliner every day, I like to make sure that my eyelashes are a little more prominent, especially when I'm wearing eyeshadow, you know. So here I am using my Revolution lip gloss. It's in the color Cookie. I got this from Ulta. This is basically supposed to make your lips look bigger, which I don't really need help with. But you know, I really love the lip gloss. My sister bought it and I really liked it on her, so I decided to get it myself. And it does have like this little peppermint in it, or peppermint or tea tree, because it does give you a little tingle when you put it on. But I really love this lip gloss. This is definitely top 3 lip glosses. I'll probably constantly repurchase this. It's good over nude lipsticks. It's good as just by itself. It's good with lip liner. It's amazing. I highly recommend this lip gloss. So here I am just setting my makeup. Spray, spray, spray. You know, you got to do that. Normally I like kind of tap the spray in with a beauty blender that I use for my foundation, but I kind of forgot to do that in this video. But that's what I normally do. I learned that from Jackie Aina. And here I'm just taking off my scarf and showing you, you know, my hair. I just did it. And basically that is it. So thank you so much for watching this video. Comment and subscribe down below, and I will see you all next time. Bye.